Good morning. We've been disrupted again a bit by the weather. So we're going to do the Mua Cave and we'll do the Trang An boat trip, which is about 3 hours. Now we're not sure which order yet because the weather. It was raining a little bit before, but it's stopped now and it's just really humid. We'll see what visibility's like when we get over that way. We've got to pass the Mua Cave to get there. So we're climbing a mountain and there's like a dragon on top and a pagoda. Ideally we wanted to get there this morning, but we got up, started going, and it was just, you couldn't see anything. We thought we'll just hang on a bit. Now we're going to get stuck with like all the tourists probably, but cannot be helped. Anyway, let's get going. We're going to take the bikes again. Hopefully they stay in one piece today, and we'll get going. So let's go.
Two people, you wait 2 more people.
Wait for 2 more people, okay.
Yeah, you buy ticket now. You wait on the boat.
Wait on the boat, right, okay.
Yes. Not for you. 1, 2, 3. Same ride, same time. It takes 3 hours. You shoot after on the boat.
Right, lovely, thank you.
It was a nice little bike ride. It was all flat. It was nice to do the thing, but it's so, I mean, I'm shining through sweat. So we made it. It's probably about 40-45 minutes to cycle from Tam Coc, but it's nice through the rice fields and it's really quiet and peaceful. So then you've got to get your ticket, which is 250,000 dong per person, so we paid 500,000 dong, and it's 4 people per boat, so us 2 will have to get 2 other people on the boat, so you must just get up there and then just wait for 2 other people to join the boat.
But if you have got children, it goes off your height.
Okay.
So I think it's 250 if you're under 300, and then free after
that. So if you're small, you may get on for free.
You may get on for free.
This is going to be a 3-hour boat ride, and we're going to get to see some temples, and there's even a filming location here for a big Hollywood movie. So this should be nice. It's meant to be much nicer than the one we did yesterday around Tam Coc, but we'll judge on that. We'll see if we get any hassle today. after yesterday. Not that there was loads of hassle, but it's just nice to know in case you're thinking of coming what to expect. Okay, let's find the boat station and find our boat. So there's 3 routes you can choose. One's got 3 caves, one's got 4, and the other's got 9. The price of the tickets are all the same, and we'll probably go for route 1, which is the biggest route. Get the most out of our money, and we'll get to see everything. We're at the boat dock now. So I thought this one might have been really busy, but we've got here and there's loads of boat riders sitting about. So it doesn't seem to be that busy, because both boat rides I've heard are like really touristy, which they are, but they haven't been that busy at all. So there's nobody in the queue here. So it looks like we're just going to get straight on.
Which route?
Route 1. Big route.
No, number 1.
Hello.
Come on, Jackie. Put more effort in.
No, I'll just be going around in circles if I was doing this.
So the first stop is Trin Temple, which was built by Din Tieng Hong at the same time as King Hung Temple. So Trin Temple is a place of worship for 4 mandarins who had great merit for the Din dynasty. In their reign there was a supervisor general who governed the king's gold store. Watch me heaving here. What's your head? Yeah, nice. It's a bit cooler in here. It's roasting over there. It's all dark. We've got little lights in here though to keep it. It's like a little corridor, but there's 9 caves on this one, isn't there? I'm not sure how many temples there is. I think there might be 3 or 4. Is there 6 temples? Just going under the rocks. The cliffs here. This is pretty cool. Much bigger than the ones yesterday. Some of it's actually really low. Like who discovered this and like coming through here on a boat? It's going on for ages, this?
Yeah, it's
320 meters. Feels like 320 miles. Really quiet, isn't it? All you can hear is the birds and the splooshes of water. It's pretty spectacular. Just looking at them cliffs there, huge. I think there's another cave coming up as well. Cave. It's 250 meters, a bit longer. Got a bit more height about it. Then I think our next temple is called Tran Temple. So it must be on the other side of this cave. So Tran Temple's a bit of a hike. Up some steep steps, down some steep steps, which means we're going to have to go up and over again. But it's really peaceful around here. Like you just can't hear a thing.
Just the birds.
And the bees. You can actually hear the bees buzzing around. So there's plenty of offerings here of Coke and water and some cookies. Might steal one because I'm thirsty after that. It's nice and cool, especially after that last temple with all the steps, yeah, absolutely roasting hot. So it's nice to have a break and get in these temples, get in these caves and just cool off. Light relief. So this is the Kong Temple. This temple was built to commemorate somebody called Fu Kong. So this guy was part of the high-ranking Mandarins of Din dynasty, got imprisoned in this area. So upon hearing that army forces were against the dynasty, they were defeated, generals were arrested and murdered, and then Fu Kong basically committed suicide. So this temple was set up to worship him in honour of his suicide. That's all the 3 temples. There was actually 3, not 4 that were said before. I think we counted the first port where we got on the boat as a temple, but it's not. So it's 3 temples, 9 caves. And how many caves we got left?
3.
3 caves left to go, and then it'll be back to the dock where we started off. So we've been on the go for pretty much 2 hours now.
Maybe half an hour.
About 2.5 hours, 3 hours maybe.
Chúc lái đò vui vẻ.
Hello, hello. Hello.
So it looks like we made the right choice coming in the morning because it's absolutely rammed now. Everybody's going out and we're coming back, so look at this. So that was the Trang An Boat trip. Did you like it better than Tam Coc?
Yeah, you got to see more caves and stuff, and scenery was probably just as good.
Yeah, I think probably don't need to do 3 hours.
No, and it's a bit confusing because it looks like the routes are all different as well. I don't really see the same things.
I thought the routes were like 1, you'd see everything. 2, you'd see maybe a little bit less, and 3 was like, but looks like different caves. So, I mean, probably a little bit of our fault that we didn't really read it, but we didn't really get time, did we? We just kind of shuffled through and whatever. So we didn't actually get to see the
Depends
Kong.
on what you want to see, I
Well,
suppose.
exactly, yeah. Didn't get to see the Kong film set.
Not which one it's on though.
Yeah,
That's the
because it
thing.
doesn't actually say on any of the transcripts which one it's on. So that's a little bit disappointing, but can't be helped. But it was alright, it was quite relaxing. I started falling asleep a few points, I think, in the caves because it's so warm. How many jatties out of 5 are going to give that?
4.
4 out of 5. I think we'll stop somewhere for a drink on my way back, and then we might grab a bite to eat as well, and then we'll go to the viewpoint from there. who just stopped at this nice location. It's on Trang An 89 it's called. We just stopped for a snack, although the snack looks like a big portion. We're just getting a couple of cokes, a chicken toasty and some fried beef noodles.
Not a bad view for lunch.
Okay, that was a total of 243 dong. So that's not too bad. The meals were good size. Both really good actually. It was really nice and a nice view. The last place we're stopping in Ninh Binh is the Mua Viewpoint. We're going to have to do some more steps. We're anchored from climbing steps. So that's where we're heading next. Yeah, it was only about 10 minutes. So you've got to watch when you come. If you're on a bike, scooter, whatever, there's people on the street trying to get you into the parking bay. But if you just keep going, right to the back, until you get to the Tam Coc Eco Lodge, that's where you need to be. So yeah, there was about 4 or 5 people trying to stop us and pull us in. I got wrong off somebody saying I should stop. So just ignore them and just keep going. Just get right to the bottom of the road and you'll see like a gateway and just park to the right. 5,000 dong each to park. It's also 100,000 dong each for the entry fee to get in. So you walk through some really nice gardens on the way through, some waterfalls and little rivers and lakes and things. So it's a nice little walk, but we're heading up there. Right, this is the start of the climb. So we're gonna get up here. I think there's about 500 steps here. Are you ready?
I'm ready for the steps. I'm not sure if I'm ready for all the people.
Yeah, which is why it's best to come here early, which is what we tried to do before. But the weather prevented it because you just wouldn't have seen anything. But it's looking absolutely rammed at the top. So I don't know how this is going to work out, because this is like the main place we wanted to come, and I had a feeling it was going to be busy. But let's get up there, let's see what it's like, and let's see the pagoda and the lying dragon. I know a few lying dragons at home. Not looking at you. So when you've been climbing steps in this heat quite a bit today, this is not a good activity. It's so warm. You can see everybody coming down, tops off, sweating. So expecting pretty much the same. Are really steep, these steps. How are you feeling?
Apart from being hot, I'm actually alright at the minute.
Sweating.
I'm sweating.
Some of them steps are really steep.
My heart rate 151.
You get probably about halfway up, and then you can go, the pagoda's this way and then the lion dragon is that way. So I think we're going to look at the pagoda first and then we'll have a look at the lion dragon. It's only taking about 5-10 minutes to get halfway, probably about 5 minutes. The steps are steep and it's just, the humidity is just whew.
There is a little tiny breeze up here.
Yeah, there's a bit more of a little breeze here, but
Not much.
not much. we've reached the dragon. It's pretty hairy up here because the rocks are just jaggedy, and obviously because there's people scared of heights holding everything up, it's not easy. So have a look at these rocks. This is what you've got to climb over, and then so it's just a sheer drop there. But we've got here eventually. So the views are pretty good. I'm not going to set the drone up from here because it's a bit risky. But I've seen a spot. I'll try and set it up after we've been here. We'll try and go up and around, and then we'll get down. There's another way down which looks a little bit safer than that way. So let's see how we get on here. So that was an experience. That's a wrap from Ninh Binh. Finally got here in the end. Suppose at the end probably a little bit of an anticlimax, but mainly because of just how busy it is. Lovely views at the top, mind. But it's been a nice little place to stay, Tam Coc. The town's lovely. It's just a nice atmosphere about the place, nothing rowdy or anything like that. And good doing little boat trips, quite a kind of laid back place, isn't it? Yeah,
you can see them down there.
Yeah, and the scenery is absolutely stunning as well. Probably like after doing Hajang, it's probably not as impressive, but I think everywhere will be a letdown after Hajang.
And it's a shame we couldn't have done it the way we were going to do it, because it would have been like, this would have been wow, and then Hajang would have been like mega
just
wow.
blowing your mind, yeah. So, but never mind.
It's still absolutely stunning. So
yeah,
still beautiful.
So, what would you give Tam Coc out of 5 jaggies?
I would give it 4.5.
4.5.
I've enjoyed,
yeah, it's been good, yeah.
I've enjoyed Ninh Binh.
When we've had the weather, it's been nice. So
it's a shame about the weather. It is starting even like overcast
misty again,
now,
yeah. See, we've had this for the last kind of 3 weeks, this mist. So I don't know if it's just because it's humid or if it's because I heard there was some fires in Cambodia, like farmers, it's like burning season. Whether that's got anything to do with it, or it could be a combination of both. But never mind, that's it. So in the next episode, we're going to be heading to Halong Bay. So we're going to do a 5-star cruise to pretty much finish up here in Vietnam. We're nearly done. I hope you join me for that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave some comments, and we'll see you when we're on our way to Halong Bay. Bye!